We prefer mechanical keyboards and believe they are the best option for extended typing on a PC. While they are generally more expensive than membrane switches, there are some exceptions if you look hard enough. One example is the Keychron C1, an 87-key mechanical model that is reasonably priced and available in a variety of minor variations. The base model we tested lacks backlighting and other advanced features found in more expensive alternatives, such as the droppy NTR mechanical keyboard, but it's a good option for those on a tight budget, and you can add back in some of those missing features if you spring for a slightly upgraded model. The Keychron C1 has a TenKeyLess appearance, which means it lacks the full-size keyboard's right side number pad. The removal of the number pad frees up more space on your desk for your mouse to swing back and forth across. The C1 has dimensions of 1.5 by 14 by 5.1 inches and weighs 1.5 pounds. It also helps to keep the price down because there are fewer pricey mechanical switches to include. The C1's base model is fairly simple, with no extra bells and whistles aside from a toggle switch to switch from a Windows layout to a Mac layout. However, if you want to add functions or features, you can pay a little more for C1 versions. Other versions with keycap backlighting, either in wider RGB LEDs, are listed on the Keychron website. If you have other key switches you'd like to try in whole or in part, there's also an option for a hot-swappable version. That is not to say that the base model C1 lacks modern touches. A detachable USB Type-C cable, for example, plugs into the top left of the housing, next to a switch that separates the Mac and Windows layouts. An LED indicator light above the arrow keys indicates whether the keyboard is in Mac or Windows mode, and an additional LED for the caps lock indicator is included. Keychron does not provide software to customize the C1, but the layout does not have any extra non-standard keys to customize. There is a firmware update utility available, but you should only use it if the keyboard isn't working properly. In keeping with the Keychron C1's customizable theme, it comes with your choice of key switches: Gateron Blues, Reds, or Browns. Gateron Browns, a tactile type of pre-lubricated switch similar to Cherry MX Browns, are used in our test model. In testing, the keys were responsive when using the web program Monkey type to track speed and accuracy. Brown switches have a tactile bump that you can feel with your fingers as you depress each key. With each keystroke, the C1 switches respond confidently. During my testing with the C1, the only times I typed incorrectly were due to muscle memory or dexterity issues, both of which can be remedied with more time and practice. However, there was a noticeable wiggle in the right-hand shift key. Key stabilizers are supposed to reduce wiggle for a more confident typing experience, but most other keys felt stable, and the wiggle may not bother some people. While the keyboard is mostly made of plastic, it is reasonably stable thanks to a pair of angled feet with 2 levels of steepness. In the Keychron C1's price range, your options for keyboards with high-quality switches are limited. The Keychron C1, however, at $49, does an excellent job of lowering the barrier to entry into the world of spring-action typing. While you won't get the glitz and glam of RGB or rotary volume dials, you will get a consistent typing experience in a mature retro housing. If you're looking for something flashy and have a larger budget to do so, consider the droppy NTR mechanical keyboard instead. If you're on a tight budget but insist on mechanical quality, the Keychron C1 is an editor's choice for extreme budget mechanical keyboards. Thank you for watching this video and see you soon.